I want to go over let's go over the Google trade. That was a great trade, super easy, and I want to review it. So let's go back out here. I'm going to switch this back to something simple. So this trade was designed to be a run into earnings trade. I went back and looked. We started it right there on the 23rd, and I'll just walk you through the whole thought process here. So this was the chart on that day, because I saved it, 23rd of December. See these? That's the 5 and the 13 crossing to the upside here. This is when we entered the trade, and that is the next one. So this shows you, again, look down here, 23rd. See where that crossed over? That was from the prior chart. So it crossed it. That's when we entered long, and it's going, going, going. Our price targets are 337 and 350, essentially 349. So the trade, this is what we did, and this was for a run into earnings here with the plan of being out, ahead of earnings. So remember those targets, 337 and 349. It was unusual. We made the center strike 345. So usually I would kind of put that up to 350, but the math said we're going to be somewhere between here and here, so I thought that had the best shot. Anyway, we paid $3 even for it, and check this out. Yesterday, we sold this thing for $10. Did anybody get more than 10? I know it was there for a little while. Let's see, $10, and I'm so glad we took the win on it, because it was, we did one contract. It's $700. That's pretty sweet. And the reason we took the win on this thing is right here. So we're running straight into, 337. Remember, that was our first target, 337, 340, and then basically 348, 350. And Google right here, look at that, 337. So we got to that I'll do it this way, 338.29, and that was Tuesday, that was yesterday. And our chart said 337. We were hitting resistance right there up to 340. And the other thing about this trade is that I was looking at this going, we can get more out of that. We got about 50% out of it, kind of roughly. But the thing about it is the Fed meeting is today, and then we've got, after the close, we got Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, all that kind of stuff, Apple tomorrow. And this trade expires on Friday. So, I am much more of the opinion of take the easy money and, don't look back, right? So that's what we did on that trade, and I'm glad we took it. Now we will come back in and quite likely do another trade on this thing. Now they report, if you see over here, they report on February the 4th. That's next Wednesday. So it's too late. We captured the run into earnings trade. And again, that was from there to there. And usually it's about 2-3 weeks to get that run into earnings. But we'll come back in right before, say, the day of next Wednesday, the day of earnings or something like that. And we'll probably do a lotto ticket type trade on it, because you never know. Earnings are always crapshoot. You never know, right? Then after earnings, we'll have a vol crush like we always do here. And we might, when we come up here, we have vol crush, we might try to re-enter something else here for, if it goes up, for that next leg up, or if it goes down, we might just pass or whatever. So anyway, high five on that trade. Glad everybody got that. It was easy, and if you scaled it up to more contracts, of course, that was a real easy win. So glad everybody got that. So let me know if you have any questions on that. All right.